He made it important for them to recognize the responsibility they had.
James Harden lifestyle and net worth. Basketball star James Harden is known as much for his prominent beard as he is for his stellar play. The number 3 pick in the 2009 NBA draft, he began his career with the Oklahoma City Thunder before a stunning trade to the Houston Rockets in 2012. Harden has since emerged as a perennial MVP candidate. Harden was a member of the gold medal-winning U.S. Olympic team at the 2012 London Olympics. Harden is earning quite a fortune through his NBA career, and Celebrity Net Worth estimates his net worth at $165 million. Moreover, Forbes estimates that the Brooklyn Nets guard earns $19 million annually through endorsements alone. Today, we will talk about his lifestyle and how he spends his money. But before we go on, like this video and subscribe to my channel. James Edward Harden Jr., born on August 26, 1989, is an American professional basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets of the National Basketball Association, NBA. He is one of the NBA's most prolific scorers and has been called the best shooting guard in the NBA, as well as one of the top overall players in the league.
James Harden!
James Harden early high school career. He improved his stats to 18.8 points, 7.7 boards, and 3.5 assists in his junior season and led Artesia to the California State title and a 33-1 record. He shone as a high school athlete and he was named as a McDonald's All-American. He also played for an AAU team that won the 2006 Las Vegas Adidas Super 64 championship. James Harden college career. Harden was named to the first team All-Pac-10 and was named to the conference All-Freshman team. He was also named first team All-District by the NABC and the USBWA. Harden appeared on many preseason All-American lists and on the cover of the Sports Illustrated College Basketball preview issue. He was named to the Wooden Award preseason watch list. He finished his sophomore campaign with an average of 20.1 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. He was named to the 2009 All-Pac-10 tournament team following Arizona State's defeat by USC at the Staples Center. Following the conference season, Harden was named the Pac-10 Conference's Player of the Year. He was also named a consensus All-American. After the conclusion of the season, a second-round NCAA tournament loss to Syracuse, Harden declared for the 2009 NBA Draft.
Harden spent his first 3 NBA seasons here, becoming a star for Oklahoma City.
NBA career. James began his career with the Oklahoma City Thunder. During his first season, he recorded a very high three-pointer success rate despite being a young player. He eventually won the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award after the 2011-2012 season. That season, he helped the Thunder reach the NBA Finals, although they lost to the Miami Heat. Harden was then offered a lucrative contract extension, but he declined and signed with the Houston Rockets instead.
Lost it. Here comes Harden. Thompson back. Harden. Score.
Career with the Houston Rockets. Since joining the Rockets prior to the 2012-13 season, Harden has emerged as one of the top players in the NBA. He earned the first of 6 straight All-Star berths that year and finished second in the voting for Most Valuable Player in 2015 and 2017 before finally claiming the trophy in 2018. For all his individual brilliance, Harden was unable to push the Rockets past the pack of contenders in his first few years with the team. Houston did reach the Western Conference Finals in 2015, but was bounced in the first round of the playoffs in 2016 and saw another promising season halted in the second round the following year. With Paul bringing his veteran leadership to the team and key role players like Eric Gordon fitting nicely alongside Harden in his prime, the Rockets won an NBA Best 65 games in 2017-2018 before suffering a heartbreaking loss to the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. The following year, Harden lifted Houston out of an early hole with his unstoppable scoring ability, but the season again ended at the hands of the Warriors in the playoffs.
my skill set to the game and to this team, and hopefully that's good enough.
Looking forward to seeing you in Houston on Wednesday. Thanks a lot, James.
Brooklyn Nets, 2021 to present. On January 14, 2021, Harden was traded to the Brooklyn Nets in a 4-team deal which involved the Cleveland Cavaliers and Indiana Pacers, sending Rodions Kurucs, Dante Exum, Victor Oladipo, 4 first-round draft picks, and 4 first-round pick swaps to the Rockets. Harden also set the record for being the first player in NBA history to post a 30-point triple-double debut performance, while also setting a franchise record for the most assists in a player's first game with the Nets. On February 2nd, Harden earned his first Eastern Conference Player of the Week honor after logging a double-double average with 25.3 points and 11.3 assists over 3 games. On February 19th, Harden posted a double-double with 23 points and 11 assists in a 108-98 win over the Los Angeles Lakers, becoming the first player in franchise history to log a double-double in 11 consecutive games. On February 22nd, Harden was named Eastern Conference Player of the Week after leading the Nets to 4 straight wins. On March 1st, Harden logged his 7th career triple-double as a Net with 30 points, 15 assists, and 14 rebounds in a 124-113 overtime victory against the San Antonio Spurs, giving the franchise their first win in San Antonio in 19 years. In his efforts, Harden became the first player in league history to post a 30-15-10 stat line with 0 turnovers in a game. On March 13th, Harden logged his 9th triple-double as a Net with 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 100-95 win against the Detroit Pistons, surpassing Larry Bird on the league's all-time scoring list. On March 15th, Harden registered his 10th triple-double as a Net with 21 points, 15 assists, and 15 rebounds in a 117-112 victory against the New York Knicks, becoming the first player in franchise history to log at least 15 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists in a game. On March 17th, Harden posted a season-high 40 points, 10 rebounds, and 15 assists in a 124-115 win over the Indiana Pacers, joining Carter as the only Nets player with a 40-point triple-double. He also became the 4th player in NBA history with 140-point games. On March 29th, Harden logged his 12th triple-double in 32 games as a Net with 38 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists in a 112-107 victory against the Minnesota Timberwolves, tying Jason Kidd's franchise record for triple-doubles in a season, who did it twice in 80 and 51 games, respectively.
Or he doesn't go for that move. Then I have to find another move to create the balance that I need for a shot.
Salary and contracts. Initially, Harden was earning about $14.7 million per year as an NBA player. Later, this sum increased to about $40 million as he became a more central player for the Rockets. In 2020, Houston offered him a 2-year, $103 million extension. Harden initially declined, but the extension would have made Harden the first player to ever receive at least $50 million in a season. With 3 years and $132.9 million remaining on his current deal, Harden will still make plenty of money. But as ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski reports, it seems as though Harden probably turned down the extension to encourage a trade to another team, namely the Brooklyn Nets.
What up, bro? What up? Special delivery. Yo!
James Harden endorsements. James Harden is estimated to earn around $19 million through endorsements. In August 2015, it was revealed that Harden had signed a $200 million shoe deal, leaving Nike for rival sportswear company Adidas, a 13-year deal that will pay him an average of $15 million per year. He also has endorsement deals with other major brands, which include Adidas, Beats Electronics, Body Armor, Stance Socks, and State Farm Mutual Auto Insurance.
Looking sweet on those runways in Paris. You already know him about those private jets.
James Harden's house. In 2015, Harden purchased a home in Houston for $2 million. The property was constructed back in 2002 with Mediterranean design influences. The residence sits in a gated community within the Royal Oaks Country Club near a golf course. The mansion covers 7,100 square feet and has 4 bedrooms, a game room, a home theater, an infinity pool, and a spa. It was built in 2002 in Mediterranean style and gives a resort vibe. It wasn't only a mansion owned by Harden, but he also has the 3.5-acre property in Rivercrest called Memorial Modern, which was built in a course of 3 years. The mansion spans over 26,000 square feet and is an ultra-modern space with a wine room, a cottage, prep kitchen, fitness room, and a fully stocked bar. The structure is crafted from commercial-grade steel with minimalist designs. Built by architectural firm Frankel Building Group, the property is a state-of-the-art LEED certified estate. James Harden Car Collection. Rolls-Royce Wraith. The two-tone car is the ultimate statement of luxury. The red and black paint adds to the baller aesthetic. This car is owned by the richest, James Harden. Range Rover. Harden uses this premium SUV for most of his travel, which makes sense as it's a perfect daily driver. Bentley Bentayga. There are mixed opinions about the crossover SUV made by Bentley, but there is no denying that the car is extremely luxurious. It is seen that Harden usually picks speed over luxury, but although this car may look slow, it gets going really quickly. This is all about James Harden's lifestyle and the luxurious things he owns. We hope you liked this video. Please hit the subscribe button for more great videos. Goodbye.